Hello and welcome to This Week in Bitcoin. It's been a very interesting week, so let's get started right away. And that is that we've seen the largest liquidation wave in Bitcoin, crypto, and this sector alike since its existence. On October 10th, President Trump announced a 100% tariff on China. Seems like the China-US war is continuing with tariffs and economical pressure. And this meant that Bitcoin, it did really suffer from it. In the 24 hours of the announcement, we saw over 16 billion US dollars liquidated in long positions, meaning people who speculate on the prices going up, and over 2.5 billion in short positions, plus some liquidations on exchanges where people got wiped out because they could not foresee what was happening in the macro department. This marks a 10x liquidation sum compared to the last big event, which was the FTX debacle, where you did actually also see a lot of people and especially digital assets trader getting wiped out. And for Bitcoin, this meant that we dropped from roughly $122,000 per coin to $105,000, which is also roughly the price we're at the recording of this video. Good news is, because it's October, traditionally seen as October in the community, we still have 2 weeks, so we'll wait and see. We'll also wait and see how the things evolve. But for now, I would call it red milestone in the history of crypto and Bitcoin. Then let's get the negative stuff out of the way and focus on the positive. We also had some news from Elon Musk, where he replied underneath an X post this week mentioning the positive sides of Bitcoin. He sees Bitcoin as the only currency that has backing. He sees it in the energy field. This is a little bit of a debate in the community as well. Is Bitcoin really backed by the energy itself or other proprietary properties such as the hard cap and obviously the halving and all of these mechanisms? Nevertheless, Elon Musk seems to be back on track to liking Bitcoin. In the past, he's been a little bit hit or miss. Sometimes he liked it. Sometimes he then came out on, I would say, a negative news stance where he was influenced by the FUD, where you heard that Bitcoin is not a green environment. We see it in the mining department. It's growing rapidly. People are using renewable energy. But for now, we'll take the win. Elon is on Team Bitcoin again, and let's see how long that holds up. And lastly, speaking of economical data, I also want to mention the all-time high in gold, where 1 ounce of gold has surpassed $4,200, marking a new all-time high. And this really sparks from 2 different fields. One, the uncertainty in the economical situation. Generally speaking, we got the tariff wars, we got an unstable economy all across the world. And on the other hand, obviously, because gold has been for decades, if not centuries now, the best inflation and bad news hedge, I would say, people started accumulating more gold. It remains to be seen whether the whole situation will calm down or whether gold is making new all-time high. But to end stuff on a high note, it seems the race to 5K with gold is going faster than the race to 5K with for other currencies as Ethereum, for example. So people are rushing to buy gold. Central banks have foreseen this for a couple of years now, and we'll wait and see how things develop. And with that, we're at the end of This Week in Bitcoin. You know the drill. If you got questions, feedback, or just want to say hello, leave me a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you next week again.